world you've described involving Syria, you know that there's a counter narrative here in the West that runs incredibly different to what you're saying.
Because they are big liars.
But how do you confront that? Because in the Western media, this is not
how it's
described.
They wanted to effect a regime change since 2011, and now we are in 22. I think we are still there. They failed to achieve by military means what they wanted, and now they want to do it through a different means, which is sanctions, what we call unilateral coercive measures. They are suffocating the Syrian people. These are the people who claim to be humanitarian. Our children do not have enough bread to eat. Our people do not have medicine to be treated with. Our people did not have oil to run our cars in the streets. We don't have the power enough to have electricity. In Damascus, we have 2 hours electricity per day. And not to mention, of course, the other parts of Syria. And they are claiming to be humanitarian. We believe their actions are both inhuman and irrational and are morally unacceptable.
In January this year, Syria officially joined China's Belt and Road Initiative. Can you describe how you see that relationship today, how you see it blossoming in the future?
Since the establishment of diplomatic relations between China and Syria in the late 50s, I think, the relations have been moving forward all the time. On the one hand, we stand for China. We believe China has led an excellent foreign policy towards all just causes. China has supported all developing countries without any conditions. China has supported Syria both economically and politically, something which we welcome. The Road and Belt Initiative is a courageous step by the Chinese leadership to mobilize more resources for developing countries and others, to have more connectedness between countries and to exchange goods and information as rapidly as possible. So we look forward to having more effective cooperation between Syria and China. But this is not the only part of Syrian-Chinese cooperation. China has used its veto for 10 times in the Security Council for enforcing international law and legitimacy in the Security Council on the issue of Syria. So the relations go beyond the economic aspect between the two countries to a more humanitarian nature of relationship between the two countries.